I'm so thrilled that all of you are here. One of the things that is happening in the Color Street world is that we have a new VP of training and field development. Her name is Maisha Proctor. She's totally impressive. I've been really pleased with what I've seen and learned of her so far. And since she's come on, one of the changes that Color Street is making is that they're revamping all of the different trainings that Color Street is offering. And now they are doing a month beginning type of all field training, if you will. So that way we can, sorry, I can't see my mouse. I can't seem to get it to work here. Well, there. So that way we're learning about the month upcoming just on the first of the month. So what we'll be doing is supporting that training by meeting with all of you like the following week. So maybe anywhere from 3 to 7 days after the company-wide training, just so we can offer more support. So that's what we're going to see and do a little bit differently. So of course, we're going to start off with our earnings statement that says that there are no expected earnings. Everybody has to work for what they get, and the earnings depend on the work that you put in, your skill set, your commitment, and all the fun things that go along with it. So hats off to all of you because you're here. That means that you're here to learn to earn more. So we're excited to get on with this training. So tonight it's all about an invitation to reset and reconnect you with your Color Street business. You know, there are always things that get us a little bit off track. We get distracted by things. If you're anything like me, I'm like a squirrel all the time, just running here and there. And we do need, as business people, we need to refill our cup. So this meeting is for you, and it's all about you resetting and then reconnecting with your Color Street business. So again, welcome to our meeting. May is the month of more. And we're going to start this off tonight with some celebrations. So if you'll pull up your chat box, we want to start with you celebrating any win that you have had in your business, in your professional career, or in your life, any win whatsoever, because when we recognize what we're winning at, it's a form of gratitude, and gratitude brings about more wonderful things in our lives. So we always want to be grateful. We always want to recognize our wins. So put your win in the chat. And when you do that, Miss Cassie is actually collecting your names, and she's putting together a wheel of names drawing that's going to happen. But you do have to celebrate a win in order to be entered into that drawing. You guys, I'm going to have to hit escape because I can't see the chat, and then my mouse keeps disappearing. So I'm trying to see the chat, but I can't see. Maybe if there. Okay. All right. So going to conference. Awesome. Okay. Yes, Sandra, you made it to Jamaica. First time trip earner. Sabrina, yay. Corey, of course, you are a rock star at earning trips. Barbara, earning Jamaica, hitting bronze leader. Estella going to conference. That is totally a win. Sales on your website. Yay, Suzanne. And yes, Cassie, you get in the drawing as well. Even though you're doing the drawing, you get in the drawing. Bruce, 3 pounds down. That is a win for sure. Erica, registered for conference. Danica, weight loss. Yes. Professional. You've kept all your school kids alive. Nobody's died. That's not on your watch. That's good. Denise, you acquired a new customer. Lisette, thankful for your health. Found a new doctor. Excellent. That's awesome. And she promised to make an order. I love it. Okay, good. All right. So keep, if you're still dialing in, keep putting your wins in the chat, and Cassie is going to be collecting that information. But while she does, you know, every day in our life is the opportunity to reset our mindset. You know, we always say that this business is 90% attitude, only 10% skill. So again, when we celebrate those wins, when we recognize and just take a moment to say, you know what, I really am winning. It always feels like I'm losing. It feels like I'm, you know, every one step forward, 3 steps back. But guess what? You're really not. And it's all about celebrating. No matter what has happened in the day, in the week, or the last year, there is always something to celebrate. You're alive, right? You're here tonight. You're alive and you dialed in. So did you make it to this meeting on time? Maybe that's an achievement. Celebrate it. Did you manage to complete some sort of a project at work? Celebrate it. Did you follow up with a customer anytime this month? Celebrate it. Or, you know, your dog, you fed the animals, you fed the kids, you know, like any of it is worth celebrating. And celebrating a win is so important. Not to mention that gratitude actually has a host of mental and physical benefits. Get this. Did you know that gratitude improves your sleep? It puts you in a better mood. It decreases feelings of depression and anxiety, and it can even increase your immunity and reduce chronic pain. So those are really amazing benefits for gratitude. So keep putting your wins in the chat if you haven't already, because we'll come back to that later and do our drawing. Okay. All right, with that being said, I'm going to introduce our birthday girl, Terry Larson, who's going to remind us of how Color Street is supporting all of us this month with promotions. And she's going to do a quick review for us. So Terry, go ahead.
Thank you. And thank you for the birthday wish. I'm getting so old. But I had a wonderful birthday. I just, the guy that I'm kind of dating gave me $600 to buy plants for my yard because he didn't like my silk plants.
Wow, that's awesome.
So yeah, so that's great. So anyways, back to work. There's 2 ways that we can increase our income. And of course, that's sales, and it's bringing people in. And Color Street is always supporting us in different ways. They're bringing out different specials. Like our hostess special this month, absolutely gorgeous. It's a rose gold, and anybody hosting a qualified show will be able to purchase that. Absolutely beautiful. Now the give 3, get 3. Again, an incredible promotion. And this is, as you already have read it, it's a new summer shade, and it's called the Salted Plum Strip. And you and the enroller are going to get 3. So whenever Color Street wants to give us something free, hey, go for it, because it's not only helping you, it's helping the new person. So we've got something great to offer. And then the suicide prevention, there's good and bad news. Good or bad, we've run out of the nail strips. Good, we've run out of the nail strips, because the reason it's good is because we were able to give as much as the amount of money that Color Street was planning on right off the bat. Now the petites are coming back, so they're going to be coming back soon. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's good. No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. And then conference. So we have national conference coming up July 20th through 23rd. Terry, why should somebody invest in attending conference?
No matter how long you've been in the business. I've been in sales business over 30 years now. Oh, probably 35 years. And it doesn't matter how long you're in the business, you go and you come back so energized. You don't need a plane to come back. You're just flying high. There's all the other reasons. There's the what you're learning. There's meeting people there. But the biggest thing that I find, especially for someone like myself who's been in the business so long, is the excitement that you get. And of course, the training. You always pick up something. No matter how long I've been in the business, I may have heard a lot, but you forget a lot, and you come back with new ideas and the excitement. So everybody should be going to conference.
Yes. And they have promised us that this year's conference is going to be like none other ever before. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty stoked about that. I have no idea what that means, but this whole break free theme, I think, is amazing. And I'm very excited about it. So happy birthday, Terry. I know you're going to be leaving us to go to your birthday dinner. So have fun.
Thank you.
Okay, you bet. Okay, so let's move on to our Color Street training, because it's, again, we're all about resetting, which you just did. You shared your gratitude in the chat, and that's really about your reset. It's about recognizing that you are taking steps to get ahead. You are moving in some direction, and it's not always backwards like sometimes it feels. You really truly are moving forward. But then we're going to reconnect you with your business as we move throughout this training, because you are 100% in control of your business. It may seem like you're not. It's like, my host is canceled, nobody's placing orders, nobody will talk to me. But you know what? You're still in control of all of it. You're responsible for all of it. So if it's not going as well as you want it to, you are the solution. And that's what we're going to be talking about. Mantra tonight is this: a simple, productive action done repeatedly and consistently over time leads to big results. Now, if you have you ever heard or read the book, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson? Okay, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. The whole mantra of this book is on this slide: a simple, productive action done repeatedly and consistently over time leads to big results. So what the author's point is that success does not come from one grandiose move. It's not like you have to do this big major thing to be successful in your life or in your business. It's truly through the smallest, most simple actions that, if you do them repeatedly and consistently over time, that will lead to big results. So I want to share with you a story of my friend Jody Graber. This is so many years ago. Jody found herself, she just was in a point of time where she felt like she was getting kind of out of shape. She was getting, gaining in years. She's not old by any means. She's like my age, really young. So anyway, she just felt like her shape was not where she wanted it to be. So she made a decision. She wasn't working out. She wasn't necessarily eating great. She just wasn't taking the best care of herself. So she decided that she would walk at least 1 mile every single day, no matter what the weather was doing. Now, she lived in Washington State, so a lot of rain, sometimes snow, sometimes freezing, sometimes black ice. Very cold and rainy all the time. But no matter what, she just committed to herself that she was not going to make any excuse whatsoever. She would walk at least 1 mile every single day. So as she started doing this, she committed that to herself, and she held true to her commitment. She started walking 1 mile every day. And after a while, it was getting easier and easier. And after a while, she started increasing a little bit because she was feeling really good. And then she just started making different choices with her food because she just felt better, and she was feeling stronger, and she continued to remain true to this commitment. She did not miss one single day over the course of a year. And after that 1 year, she had lost 80 pounds. Weight loss was not her goal. That was not why she was doing it. She just wanted to do something that was good for her. And so through a very little gesture, walking a mile might take 15 minutes, right? So walking 1 mile every day, committing to that over the course of 1 year led to 80 pounds weight loss. So that is what we mean by a simple yet productive action done repeatedly and consistently over time will lead to big results. So with that being said, I want to introduce our next speaker, who's going to share some thoughts and ideas about how you can increase your social media presence by doing something simple and productive every day, or repeatedly and consistently, not necessarily every day. So, but she has some really great thoughts, and I really urge you to lean into this and listen to why it can make a difference in your business. So with the spicy shoes, take it away, Miss Corey Deal.
Very cute shoes, by the way. Yes, yes. Everybody definitely liked them this weekend. So this weekend we had an opportunity to do Colorful Connections by us here in Connecticut. It was great. We got to meet some new people from different teams, and a couple of you on here did get to go, and it was just fantastic. So if you have a meeting by you at all, I highly encourage you to go if you get a chance to. It was really a lot of fun. But one thing that I trained on this weekend, which I felt was really, really important, and it kind of was actually, my thought process was good because a lot of the other teammates were like, oh my gosh, I need to do this as well. So what I'm going to talk about is going live. And I know a lot of you get so freaked out about it, and it's just so fun. I think the best thing even too about going live is you're literally in your safe zone, in your home or wherever it is you choose to be. And going live is kind of like, okay, because you really can't see the people on the other side. Honestly, I think Zoom is more intimidating because you see everybody here. So it's kind of nice when you've got the live and you can just kind of talk to yourself, and there people are out there, but you're not, intimidated by like a Zoom or even in person if any of you haven't done live parties yet. But a couple stats for you. So when you live stream on social media, you basically turn your video into a conversation. Now, I know a lot of you think that going live is pre-recording your live that you're going to put out there onto your VIP group or something like that. And Facebook has actually implemented an algorithm that ranks live videos higher in people's news feeds. So in turn, your content is more likely to be seen when you go live rather than just posting a video or just posting and praying. Live videos, believe it or not, have 148% higher reach than any other form of content. So going live, if you're going live, Facebook's going to think you're pretty cool, and they're going to show your stuff more than if you're just posting a sale or posting a random picture or something like that. Your VIPs will be able to like and love and laugh at your stuff. They'll be able to comment when you're actually live. When you just go ahead and post a video, you probably post it and then you probably leave the Facebook app, which also makes Facebook not want to show your stuff. And then you can't comment on their stuff that they're commenting, because who knows when they're actually seeing your video. It's nice for them to be able to see you live. You can build trust, engagement, and encourages your audience to want to come back for more when you are going live. They'll be like, oh my God, this girl's live again. She's so funny, or she's going to show me something really cool, or they're going to start to really want to be your friend on Facebook, and they're going to want to watch you when you do go live. I know there's certain people that when they're live, I just go and watch them. I probably could be busy, I could be doing something else, but I see that they go live and I'm like, I want to know what that person's doing. And that's how your VIPs will get with you as well too. 53%, and this is from Forbes, 53% of companies go live at least once a week. And this again remembers us. So if we're going to talk about us as our VIPs, if we go live at least once a week, they're remembering us. They're remembering our face. They're remembering, just us as the Color Street person. Now, I'm sure our VIPs are not only in our group, they're in other groups, but if they see you and they have more connection to you and they think you're a really cool person, they're going to choose you over somebody else that's just simply throwing up sales or throwing up something, images each day, when they actually can see you, connect with you, have that, weird bond that, this whole Facebook thing happens with us. It's really big. Let me tell you a couple of reasons why you want to go live. Number one, it's honestly what people want. They don't want to have to go onto your website to see what's new. They want to see you go live and show what's new. People would prefer to watch a live video over a blog or a post or something like that. So if you're going to go live, you can say, oh my gosh, this new nail strip came in. And it's so much more enticing. You can talk about it, you can romance it, rather than the other person is just throwing up the picture and hoping somebody's going to buy. It helps you, number two, gets you for the real time feedback from people. When you live stream, you turn your video into a conversation rather than, like I said, just throwing it out there. They can comment, they can like it, they can share. And honestly, the more you go live, the more you can change your content to more best suit what your people want, whether it's applying your nails, reviewing products, being silly, making food. I don't care what it is, but play around in your VIP group, do different things, show different things, do your makeup. When our makeup first came out, I sat there and I did my whole entire face. I reviewed the other products that I used. Honestly, need to do it again. But it's just doing different things and changing it up. And that way they never know quite what to expect. You could be wearing a cute headpiece. You could be looking like total crap. It's okay. You don't want to be perfect. Number three, enjoy prime spots in social media. So live videos. Okay, are you ready for this? Get 6 times more interactions than a pre-recorded video. 6 times, peeps. So like I said, don't just think that you gotta do it perfect. So you sit there and you literally make this perfect video that you recorded 15 times until you got it right, and then you post that. Well, guess what? That's not what your people want to see. They want to see you being like, oh my God, I didn't even shower today. Or they want to see you, making mistakes and be like, oh crap, I just dropped that on the floor. Or, they want to see you being you. They don't want to see you being perfect. Because in this world, Facebook only shows perfect. People only post perfect. They don't want to see that. They want to see that you're a normal person and they can connect with you more that way. And did you know that live videos show up on Instagram live streams in the left-hand corner? And that's what you'll see first more than anything else. So these algorithms out there really want you doing live stuff so people can comment, which means they stay on the website longer, which they can then show more ads and make more money. So of course it always benefits them, but it's fine. Number 4, by going live, you make an instant connection with your audience. Going live is not always going to be planned. You could be in your car and be like, oh my God, I just got the subscription box. I'm going to go live right now. And those unplanned things are great. Going live does not always need to be perfect. I'm going to say that a million times. Be yourself, make mistakes, swear, yell at your kids, yell at the dogs. I don't care what it is. Be yourself. They will want to be, even more. I mean, I joke. He's not in here right now because I have my doors closed and the kids are coming home. But normally Bentley, my little golden doodle, is over my right shoulder. And every time he's always there when I'm home. And I always get comments, where's Bentley? I'm like, he's right there. They love to see the dog. So, the more you go live, the more you can interact with your customers. Your background might not always be perfect. Your lighting might not always be perfect. You might have big dark circles under your eyes. Who cares? You're the person that they're connecting with because you're real. And if you make an error, don't just hit delete on a live video, be like, oh God, Jesus, anybody can do this business. I mean, on Sunday at the Colorful Connections, I told people the kit was still on sale. Well, it's not. And I was like, oh, so you don't have to be perfect. Honestly, the more, a mess we are, the better. And this is why, honestly, going live is perfect, because you are able to show that you're real. And that's why they're going to buy with you, because they connect with you and they just feel that Facebook connection, because they know that you're being live and genuine. And the more raw and honest you are, the better. Like if you're like, oh my God, I don't even know how my head is on today. They're like, girl, I can totally, and then you guys can have that conversation rather than like, oh, life is just great. And like, no, it's not. Don't lie to them. So be you. That's what people want. And honestly, when it comes to being effective on social media when you're live streaming, try to keep your context clear. When somebody jumps on halfway through, you want to make sure that, they kind of can guess what you're doing no matter when they jump on throughout your live. Maybe try to mention several times during your training, hey, I'm live today because I'm showing you how to put on a new patriotic nail. Oh my God, this is what I'm doing. If you're just jumping on, try to announce that a couple times during your live. Try to optimize your setup. If you're going to be talking about the patriotic nails, obviously have them in front of you, but maybe you also have a Mother's Day bundle with you. Maybe you have this with you. And like, as you're doing things, you can be, oh, don't forget. And then don't forget. Don't try to be running all over the place being, oh, I should have shown you this. Let me go get it. No, try to have everything in front of you if you can. If not, then it's okay. Not a big deal. Do try to have your space clean. Don't be in a big old hoarder mess. Try to be your best that you can be, because people do, like I said, they always are looking over my shoulder for Bentley. Get the dogs and the kids out of the way, although it is kind of funny when you yell at them. And then obviously any location is great. Like I said, if you got home today and the subscription box is there and you want to do it on your kitchen counter, awesome. Just try to make sure that you're not really getting completely distracted by family and stuff like that. If possible, try to promote that you're going to go live. If it's, if you're going to go live at 8 p.m. on Thursday night, maybe like, hey, I'm going to be doing my nails and I'm going to tell you and show you a couple of things at 8 p.m. Maybe you can join me. And then maybe an hour beforehand, send a little reminder out. But again, it's not that big of a deal if you don't do it. But if you did it, you can give them that little bit of notice, because if people like you and they like to watch you live, then they'll make sure they make it a point to be there. And make sure your live is timely. Don't just babble on forever. Make sure you're doing what you need to do in a timely manner and showing them, all the things in a time for people to jump on and comment, but still timely, and making sure that other people don't have an hour just to listen to you babble about your day. And honestly, the last one was have a good roadmap. Always have a goal in mind of why you are going live. Like, what is the purpose of your live? Are you going to show the patriotic nails? Are you going to show, that you're doing your makeup for the day? What is the point of your live? So kind of have a roadmap of what you're looking to achieve. Again, so that you're not just jumping on. I mean, there are times when I've just jumped on because I feel like talking to somebody, and I'll say that right in my live, like, I'm kind of bored. I don't know what to do with myself right now. I just did my nails, or, whatever it is. Sometimes that's not bad either, but it is good to be timely, know what your point of going live is. And if you have the chance to tell them ahead of time that you are going to go live, you can kind of say that in your reminder to them as well, for your reasonings for it. So, but I have to tell you, going live makes such a difference, especially, if you don't know what you're doing yet, or you're afraid. Find people that you follow on Facebook or Instagram and do what they're doing. You can copy other people. That's the loveliness of social media. If you like what somebody's doing on their reels, copy the music and do exactly what they did, just on your spin of things. But whatever way it is to get this image out to people, the better. Because I feel like people remember me because of my face. And when somebody says, oh, hey, who is your Tupperware lady? Well, I have the image in my head and it helps me remember. But if they never see this, they're not going to remember us, because they don't have that picture of us in their brains. So we have to put the whole thing together. And that's why it's so great to have the live option, because we can get ourselves out there so much more than always having to be at an event or something. We can be in our home doing multiple things, but they see this, and that's how they are able to bond with us. So I hope you give it a try to go live, even if you start off once a week and you're freaked out and you're sweating and it's crazy. It's okay. It's totally okay. Just try it, make a mess of yourself, tell them that this is a goal of yours, that you want to go live once a week, and your customers will hold you to it. And it can be something to get you a challenge. But trust me, it gets easier every single time you do it.
Awesome, Corey. Thank you so much for that. Now, a couple of questions, like how long do you go live? And do you ever go live on your personal Facebook profile?
So every time I go live, it's sometimes different. And there's a lot of people commenting, then I'll stay on and I'll show more things and I'll be more interactive with them and I'll find a way to make my live go. If there's nobody on with me and I've just finished doing my nails, then I'll be done with it. So I don't think there's an exact time frame, but you don't want it to go forever. I'm torn on going live on my personal page. I've gone live a couple times, but I'm torn because I don't want people to unlike me because I'm just posting lives about Color Street. I think I could probably go live a little bit more than I do because I think that there's still a lot of people that don't know that I do it on my personal page. So I could probably improve on that, but I feel like there's a happy medium to where I don't want them to be like, God, I don't want to hear about her stupid Color Street stuff. I don't know. I don't know where that fine line is.
But like you could go live while you're out walking the dogs or something that's not Color Street.
I see what you're saying. Yes, I will do things like that.
Games.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could probably do more of that too on my regular page, non-Color Street, now that you say it.
Yeah. Well, I want to show you all another tool that Color Street is giving us, and that is the social media calendar, because their point really is all about the more that you're involved in your social media, the more consistent you are with social media, the more that your customers, your friends start to see what it is that you're posting. So this is something that I can post in both the Live Out Loud and the GPS page. The May social media calendar. And these are just thought starters. They are not a have to. So for today, it says May 10th, it says share 3 things you love about being a Color Street stylist. Okay, gosh, that's the perfect thing to go live about, right? Or maybe, I don't know, you could, by the way, the 13th, the GRWM, that's a get ready with me. If there's ever initials on here that you don't understand, just Google what the initial meaning is and you'll get it. But basically, these are thought starters. And if you aren't sure what to do, like on May 8th, it said ask on a scale of 1 to 10 question. I couldn't come up with anything. So I did a live in a different group that I belong to. So why not, right? So all of it helps. Now, I did want to review really quickly because Corey mentioned some of these trends, but there are trends in social media that are dead at the moment. So one of those trends is celebrity endorsements. All the different brands would rather spend, celebrity endorsements cost a lot of money. They would rather spend their money on real people with real followers. They're finding that celebrity endorsements are not getting as much traction as they used to, and it's very difficult to work with them. In addition to that, the macro influencers, which are the people that have 500,000 to 1 million followers, their prices and their demands are really, really high for these different brands. And again, these brands would rather have real people with real followers, so they'd rather have more of these micro influencers with smaller audiences, but those audiences are real people who do communicate with them. Also, dead trend copycats. The copycat trends, when you go on Reels and they come up with trending sounds or trending audios that you lip sync to, nobody wants those. I don't know about you guys, but I I flip past those as fast as they are, because you see one, you see like 13 of them in your feed, and I hate it. So we want real voices. We want to hear what real people are saying. So that's a dead trend. Value driven, social media is not enough. It actually, unfortunately, we have to captivate our audience in 3 seconds in order to keep their attention. If we just start saying, hey guys, how are you today? Boom, somebody's going to scroll past you. It's not captivating them. So you really need to come up with captivating ways to open your social media. Now, if you're not really good at creating, I'm raising my hand. I am not that great at creating. I'm not that creative. So, and I haven't done this yet, but I have been hearing a lot about it, that you can use artificial intelligence. There's a website called chat.openai.com that if you can put in like, hey guys, I'm here to tell you about Color Street, and it'll go, here's another option, here's another way to say it. So AI comes up with all these different options for you. Another dead trend, Corey mentioned it, perfection. Nobody wants to see your perfect house, your perfect kids, your perfect pets. We want real life. We want sweaty people. We want muddy pets. We want kids, you know, screaming in the background, you know, all of that stuff, because that is real life and that's what we want to see. And then the last thing I wanted to mention, email is still the #1 most effective way to reach people. If Facebook puts you in jail, you have to wait it out. If your Instagram account gets hacked and you can't get it back, boom, you've lost all your followers. Email is still the thing that you have the most control of. So collect those email addresses. Make sure that you're using email. You can email from your virtual office. You can send emails in other ways, but it is really important. And just if you're not sure how to do that, just Google, how do I get more emails from my customers? Okay. All right. So next, we're going to find out who our wieners are. And I'm going to stop cute little prizes here. I've got some Color Street sticky notes. I've got a Color Street sticker. I don't know about you guys, but I have that on my laptop. Color Street notebook. So we've got 3 prizes. So Cassie is going to draw 3 wieners. Go for it, Cass.
All right, so I have everybody on the wheel and I'm gonna shuffle it. And then some of these, the last name didn't show up. So if you win, then put your last name in the chat if it's not on here. But the first one
Dun, dun, dun. Katrina Mayer.
Yep, Katrina. Okay.
Okay.
Let me take her off.
Katrina, you'll be getting one of these prizes mailed to you.
Okay, number 2. Is Bruce.
Teal. Yay, Bruce. I will be mailing a prize to you. And our last winner is?
Shuffle it and spin it. And that is Stephanie.
Stephanie. Which Stephanie is that?
It popped. It's silly.
Stephanie, can you put your full name?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to say it.
In the win. See, that's awesome. I'm excited to mail each of you a fun prize just for coming in and playing along and posting your win. So thank you so much, Cassie. So I want y'all, we are so honored to have our 2 top enrollers within our entire organization here tonight to work with us. These ladies have actually systemized their approach to talking to people about the Color Street business. So this year, so far, Kathy Langvin has enrolled 9 new stylists. She's one of our French Canadians who is French, is not bilingual. And Sabrina Corvo, which I know a lot of you have met Sabrina, and she has enrolled 8 new stylists thus far this year. And so they're going to be sharing with us the steps that they take in order to have these conversations and actually enroll all of these new stylists. So Sabrina and Kathy, go ahead and take it away.
Hi everyone. OK, Cathy, je commence et tu poursuis?
Parfait.
Parfait.
Tu vas me traduire?
Oui.
Parfait.
I'm gonna translate Kathy later. So we are really excited that it went that well for us. Well, to be honest, the beginning of the year was kind of slow for our team regarding recruiting, but we all got our excitement back when we saw that great digital subscription promo on March 20th. Was it on March 20th? Something like that. So this is where I got my excitement back, and I went live on my team group and I shared my excitement with the team because I was like, this is our chance to grow the team. We all have our goal for this year. I know what is my goal, and I know that I need more stylists in my team to reach it. So I loved that digital subscription promo, and I got my excitement back. I started thinking when I first started how I was excited about that business opportunity, how it changed my life during that time, and how it can change other women's life. And this is exciting to share that kind of opportunity to someone that you see the potential in and that you can share all your experience with. So offering that opportunity starts with telling your story, telling how it went for you, and only by sharing your story and connecting with people, they will get excited about that opportunity as well. I host opportunity meetings every week since I first started, and it became over the time kind of a religion for us. So it's always same day, same time every week. So this is a way for me to stay committed to my goal. And this is also a way to make recruiting easier for my team because a new stylist isn't really comfortable in explaining that compensation plan yet. So this is a way to make recruiting easier for my team because they can invite over their future stylist, and I take care of all the explanation. So this is kind of a structure that we have in our team that help us a lot to grow our team. And we did, well, the last few months, we did many vendor events and shows and connect to many people. So everybody that was amazed by this great product that we have, we just invite them over to that meeting, and this is the way that we can all connect together, share stories, and after people can decide if it's for them or not. Well, most of the time they decide to sign up as a stylist most of the time, and if it's not for them now, it doesn't mean that it's not forever. It can be for them in 6 months or next year. So this is what we do in our team that have been helping us a lot. And I'm sure you all want to hear about Kathy, how she enrolled 6 new stylists in the month of April. I'm so proud of Kathy. So let's hear about her story, and I will translate it after for you. Cathy, veux-tu nous partager ta motivation au mois d'avril pour le recrutement?
Bien, certainement. En fait, ma motivation Première, je vous dirais, c'est le fait que je crois que je peux tout accomplir avec Color Street. J'ai l'impression que ça peut me mener très loin. Donc, on dirait que je suis toujours curieuse de savoir où que, tu sais, je me surpasse vraiment à chaque jour. Puis, c'est vraiment étonnant où est-ce que ça m'a mené déjà en 9 mois. Là. C'est vraiment exceptionnel. Puis, c'est sûr que le Unite to Ignite m'a motivée beaucoup. Je veux atteindre ce but-là. Je crois que pour avoir du succès, je crois qu'il faut avoir des buts précis, une vision précise pour qu'on puisse établir des stratégies vraiment pour atteindre ces objectifs-là, finalement. Donc, c'est ça. Puis moi, dans le fond, ça fait que je me surpasse depuis 9 mois, je suis avec la compagnie, puis je sors de ma zone de confort beaucoup. Puis j'ai fait aussi le recrutement en Allemagne. J'ai eu ma première styliste allemande, donc je vois que l'opportunité est immense, puis je sais que ça peut aller très loin. Puis je suis juste curieuse de savoir où que tout ça peut me mener. Donc, c'est ça en gros.
Tu parles tellement vite en français.
Ah.
Puis aussi, Cathy a gagné son voyage en Jamaïque et je pense que le voyage a été une belle motivation pour toi, Cathy.
Aussi, certainement. Ben, en fait, dès l'année passée, quand que je me suis inscrite le 20 juillet, premièrement, j'ai vu la gang qui était à la convention annuelle l'année passée qui se passait, c'était à Phoenix, je crois.
Oui.
Puis c'est sûr que je m'étais dit que j'irais. Puis là, cette année, j'y vais avec la gang. J'ai tellement hâte. J'ai acheté mon billet tantôt pour la convention. C'est juste du beau qui m'arrive depuis que Color Street est dans ma vie. Puis je me dis que tout est possible. Le voyage, justement, il est accessible. On a travaillé fort. J'ai travaillé fort, mais c'est possible. C'est ce que je veux démontrer aussi aux gens autour de moi que tout est possible. J'aime pas dire que rien n'est impossible, mais tout est possible, vraiment.
Merci, Cathy. Puis tu as de quoi être fière, vraiment. Je te félicite pour tous tes accomplissements.
Merci. J'ai une bonne coach aussi.
Tu es en bonne posture pour le Unite to Ignite aussi. Puis, tu es la première à avoir recruté en Allemagne de toute la grande équipe qu'on voit ici ce soir. C'est un très bel accomplissement. Tu as de quoi être fière.
Je suis bien fière. J'ai une bonne coach aussi.
Merci, Cathy. So Cathy said that she truly believes in that Color Street opportunity where it can lead her, and she's really motivated by that Unite to Ignite incentive that we have, and well, she's on her way to Unite to Ignite for sure. And also, well, Cathy, she just earned her trip to Jamaica last month. And she says that the way the trip was built, it was all about recruiting. And I think it was geniusly built to, yes, we need to have great personal sales, but we also need to recruit. So that's where also Cathy got her motivation from. And well, Cathy is the first one of that team to that recruited some a new stylist in Germany. I'm so proud of her. We have our first new German stylist, which is a Quebecer that lives there now, and we are so excited to have her in our team. And all that she said was all about that great opportunity that she believes in. I think we need to believe in all that we can get from Color Street.
Awesome. I love it. Congratulations, Cathy, on your trip to Jamaica. And
Thank you.
Just so all of you know, between Sabrina and Cathy and the system that they have for enrolling new stylists, the two of them alone enrolled 10 new stylists last month. And in their group, in Sabrina's group, they enrolled 22 new stylists last month alone. So that's why I really wanted you to hear from Sabrina and Kathy about their system for enrolling new stylists. Number one, they make connections with people through parties and events. Number two, they tell their story. And number three, they invite them to their weekly opportunity meetings. So it's just that simple. And it's about building that relationship and really connecting with those people. Now, if you want more information on that, Sabrina had done a Connect the Dots, which is still listed in the official stylist group, Color Street Stylist group. It's from November of last year. And it's really amazing because she breaks down steps 1, 2, 3 to making enrolling happen. So this is not just a one-time thing. This is what she's been consistently doing since she started almost 2 years ago now. So thank you so much, ladies, and I appreciate it, and congratulations to both of you on your trips. Yay. Okay. So as we're getting closer to the end of our meeting, one other thing I wanted to give you was I wanted to share with you the 10 most influential words in sales. And this is something that came from Maisha Proctor, our new VP. And I thought it was really good because these are words that you can use in your process. So the first word being free. Free, we're not making promises for a bunch of free items or anything like that, but what we can mention is there is free training, there's free coaching from you, there's a free community. Free, the word free just catches people's attention and makes them go, what? So they start to listen. So use that word. The second word is exclusive. All it does is it makes it sound elite, like it's an elite item, an exclusive item, such as our host exclusive butterfly, social butterfly. That is a host exclusive that they cannot buy any other way. Another word is easy or simple. Because I want to explain, this is not, our business is not easy. You have to put effort into it, but it is simple. It's a simple business. It's simple movement. It's those simple things that we do repeatedly and consistently that will get you results. So what is easy? Applying the nail strips, that's easy. An easy, fancy DIY mani, that's easy. So use the word easy or simple. The next word is limited. The word limited creates FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. And selling out of hot styles is a good thing. Like Terry was saying earlier, the suicide prevention, the good news and the bad news is it's sold out and it's sold out. That we want our items to sell out. We want to create things that wanted, that they're limited time or limited supply, and create that FOMO. The word instantly. So one of the things that you could say is, when I saw the new social butterfly host exclusive, I instantly thought of you. You came to mind. You came to my mind. I instantly thought of you because I knew how much you would love that type of a shade. The next word is guaranteed. Although we cannot guarantee any income, but we can guarantee other things. We can guarantee that we're going to give you support, that Color Street is there to support you. I guarantee that you're going to feel so pretty after you apply your manicure. I guarantee that we're going to have lots of fun. So there are things that we can guarantee. The word you instead of the word me. So if you are telling your story, you can follow that up with, you know, can you imagine what you could do if you had a Color Street business? Could you imagine what you could do with these manicure styles? Can you imagine could you see yourself in that place? The next word is compare. Nothing compares, right? Color Street, there is no other product that compares to it because we are the one and only 100% nail polish, real nail polish. So it reinforces, the word compare reinforces that specialness about our product and the exclusivity about our product. The word, oh, what happened? The word best, okay? One of the best feelings I get is when one of my customers posts a nail feed, right? One of the best times I get to experience is when I go to Jamaica for, you know, expense paid by Color Street. So you can use the word best. And then the last word is new. So I love this saying and I want to embrace it. New is new to new. And what that means, new is new to new. When you're talking to somebody who is new to Color Street, they have no idea how long a product has been around. They have no idea how long Tokyo Lights has been in production, right? So you can say one of our newest, most amazing styles is Tokyo Lights. New is new to new. They're new to Color Street. This product is new to them. Tokyo Lights is new to them. So don't be afraid to use the word new. One of our newest and most popular styles is Tokyo Lights. Our new lipsticks are nourishing and moisturizing. So use the word new. It's one of those most influential words in sales. Okay, so after we reset by expressing our gratitude and focusing on the positive, it's time to reconnect and recommit to yourself and your business. So our reconnection, what one action will you make that will make a difference in your business? So in order to reconnect yourself with your business, I want you to set a small goal to gain momentum. So what is the one thing that you are willing to commit to doing every day, repeatedly and consistently, that will make a difference in your business? It doesn't have to be grandiose. It doesn't have to be, you know, reaching out to 10 customers a day. It could be following up with one customer every day. It could be mailing a Tuesday to a new somebody who has never tried Color Street every day. It could be posting or going live. It could be a lot of different things. It could be following up with a past customer. What one small goal will you set for yourself and you're willing to commit to doing repeatedly and consistently that will make a difference? And if you'll put that in your chat, I would love to see you do that. So put a minute of thought into what is the one thing that you're willing to commit to doing every day that will make a difference in your business. And then I want you to ask yourself, why are you choosing that one goal? What is it going to do for you? And then what date will you accomplish that by? So you might say, I'm going to do it every day for 2 weeks. I'm going to do it every day for 30 days. I'm going to do it every day. For how long are you going to do that? You get to set your deadline. And then I'm going to ask you, what support do you need in order to do that? Do you need to look for some sort of a training? Do you need to practice something? Do you need to look at some tutorials? Do you need to Google something? Do you need to go watch YouTube videos? What support do you need to get better at doing this goal? And then how will you hold yourself accountable? You're going to hold yourself accountable. Nobody else is going to do it, because guess what? You're a grown-up and you're a business person. You get to hold yourself accountable to this goal. And it's about really thinking about making a commitment. This is meaningful to you. It could be the smallest little thing, but if you do it every day, that'll make a difference. And then lastly, how will you celebrate it? What will you do for yourself? How will you celebrate your goal? That'll be awesome. And I would love to for you to text or email your leader or your accountability partner to let them know what it is that you're going to do. I love seeing this, that, okay, calling customers, going live. I love, going live. A lot of people get so much traction from going live. Also, just remember, not only in your VIP group, do it in other places, because you're also trying to reach new customers. So this will all be really, really good. Okay. All right. All right. And then I want to challenge all of you. Hold on. I have to kill my chat box again. Okay. Taking action. We heard that we can meet people at parties. We can meet people at events, right? Like Sabrina and Kathy are doing. What I want to reiterate is that parties are not dead. Wynn Clark, our top seller in our entire organization, does it by partying. She parties. The stylists that are growing the most are holding parties. Sabrina, you hold parties. So parties are not dead. So I want to ask you this. What would happen, because I kind of figured a lot of you would make your goal going live more often. What would happen if you schedule a party link in your VO and then you focus on promoting that party within your social media over the next week? What would happen? Would you reach some existing customers? Would those customers, if they like your post or comment on your post, remember, it's not about the people you know, it's about the people they know. When they comment on your post or they watch a live, their friends can see that they did that. So it's reaching other people outside of just you. What if you did a Canva scroll party link and sent that to some customers, but you really are promoting this? You could do this as a mystery hostess party. You could use the hostess credit yourself. You can do it any way that you want to, but what would happen if you got another $150 party with 3 orders, right? It's another party. So I want to challenge you to think about, could you do this as a party? Could you promote a party link? Use that as your social media action. Because when you host a party, and this is just an example of a party, one of my hostesses, Allison, had these 7 guests at her party. And this was in the fall. And let's see, these 7 customers came from that party. Okay, so she hosted a party with me in the fall, but she hosted one the year before. Carrie just posted or placed an order on my website this month. So did Betsy. Sophia hasn't placed any orders since the initial one. Erica, last order she posted or made on my website was March of last year. Lily in March of last year. Holly has made 4 orders in 2022, and Sylvette is a subscription box. So 1 party, 7 customers, and that's the activity. I've got one that did not much, one who's a sub box, and these other people are repeated customers. So 1 party can take you places that you may want to go. So I want to encourage you to do that. So again, taking action, your homework, if you will. Reset, which is celebrating in gratitude what you did. Reconnect, what 1 action will you take consistently? And if you haven't decided what that action is, I want you to do that tonight. It is like within the next 24 hours, because if you don't do it within the next 24 hours, you won't do it. That's a fact. So do it within the next 24 hours. The next step, move forward, just do the thing. So you start doing the thing. If you want to go live, then go live. If you want to increase your social media, do that. Whatever it is, do the thing. Then set the time to review. So you're setting your deadline and you're going to review what worked, what didn't. How did you do on it? How many times did you not do it? Was there an excuse associated with that? Why? What held you back? And then lastly, celebrate. I want to encourage you to celebrate your victory, celebrate your wins, and celebrate with your loved ones. And to close with, a man can fail many times, but he is not a failure until he begins to blame somebody else. Remember, you are 100% in control and 100% responsible for your success or for your excuses. So, y'all, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. And I hope this was valuable to you. And if anybody has any questions, hit us up with them.